What's it over, bro? What are we doing this for, bro? No one questions anything. What's going on, bro? Right? 9 times out of 10, a race war is over a one-on-one fight. A one-on-one fight where somebody feels like then like some race has now been put on show and we need to retaliate, because that's what it's about. It's about showing force. It's about showing like, if you hurt one of us, we're going to hurt 5 of you. But you know what it's over? It's over a $50 ill day that hasn't been paid. It's over a buy-up that hasn't been paid for a $50 ill day. It's over like pushing in on a phone because he was arguing with his girl and this bloke thinks he's being put on show. It's over the most minimal arguments ever. There has never been a race war over he's in jail because he done this to my family outside and we need to retaliate. Or he done this to me outside and we need to retaliate. Like, there's never, thank you, Yanak Noah. There has never been a significant reason for all this violence that went on for 8 or 9 years other than retaliation. That's the fact of a race war, bro. If you knew what a race war was over, I guarantee you probably wouldn't participate, because you are about to possibly take another man's life, because that's what is actually being planned here. Like, you are actually planning on putting a piece of steel into someone's eye, neck, chair, whatever it may be. And this is what I'm trying to tell the youth of today. What you are doing with these weapons over reasons that you think is like worthy of this is crazy, because I've been there and I've done it and I've seen people get 33 years for it. And I can guarantee you now, if you spoke to these people that have done 33 years over a jail stabbing, that was over something as minimal as, bruh, like, he didn't pay me, I give him a ifty lad and he didn't give me my buyout. Like, I'm not an encre lad, no, I'm not copping that, bruh. So, bang, we had a go. What happens when you have a go? Yeah, like, he beat him. They don't want to cop that, so they jump him while he's at the one jail. Word now travels to this jail saying, oi, they just jumped at fucking Silverwater. Who did? Oh, the Asians. What? Eats what? We go into a cell. We say, listen, whatever Asians in this pod tomorrow, bro, we're getting them, lad. Yeah, eats what? Take this, take that, take this, and then bang. So tomorrow we are now going out with the intentions of hurting every single Asian in this pod. None of us know why we're hurting any of these Asians. We just got hate in our heart now. Why? Because there's something detached in us, right? And that's like, whatever. Yeah, but there's something detached in your heart where you are that capable of going to war and hurting somebody over no reason at all, because someone's just told you to do that. If you ever got down to the reason of why a race war was about to happen, you probably wouldn't want to be in the cell to start with, and you'll probably be thinking, this is childish, Brian, this is stupid, and this is not worth what's about to happen. Do you know what I mean? This is not worth what's about to happen. Like the Goldman race, listen, Goldman riots. One of the brothers, well, 3 of the brothers actually, hit a screw in the head with the didgeridoo, right? Because we needed to show the screws that we're a force to be reckoned with. Why? Because they come and took rabbit ears out of cells. So, see Goldman, D-Wing, you didn't have a coax cable in the wall. Everyone knows what a coax cable is. A coax cable is this, right? Like that. That's the coax cable, right? So you can watch your TV. Yeah? Well, that's what happens in a jail cell. You've got a coax cable in your wall so you can watch a TV, right? At Goldman, you had to use rabbit ears, right? So the jail at Goldman went through and took all the rabbit ears out of the brothers' cells. Then if we were getting short-staffed, the brothers will get locked in. So the brothers thought, you know what, we're not copping this shit. We're going to war with the screws. Now we're having a race war with the officers, bro. Simple. This is what it turned out to be. It was a race war with the officers, right? We're not copping this, bro. They're putting us on show, lad. They think we're fucked. We said, all right, sweet. This is what we're doing, boys. So boys have a big meeting in the yard and says, tomorrow, lad, the last one in, like, lock the gate so the Oosgrays can't get up, and we're going to turn it on, right? Sure enough, Eatswar, this is what we're doing. Everyone wants to stick together. Everyone thinks it's a good cause. Everyone thinks, yeah, we're not getting treated like this. Half the boys don't know what's going on. They're just riding with the brothers, because that's what you do. You ride with your people, right? The brothers go on with it the next day. They hit a Oosgray in the head with a didgeridoo. They full wreck him. He becomes like mush, bro. Like, the worst thing for the brothers is that they didn't kill him. That was the worst thing for the brothers. If they would have killed him, they probably would have got less. But because the judge could see how the screw turned out, they got 33 years for it. But we went to war, and one of the brothers got 33 years over the screws taking rabbit ears out of cells. Like, like, see how it went to the extreme straight away, and there was no other option other than violence. And this poor brother is now doing 33 years because he got stuck with being the last one up and had to do what he had to do. And then he's out now. He's done his jail. But that's my point. Like, half these race wars that start were over nothing at all. And if it happened to you today in the world of like where we are now, you'll just go on about your daily business, and it wouldn't affect you in the slightest, bro. But because it happened to you in prison, and it's all about, he's put me on show, bro. I've got a name to protect. Well, all right then, bro. Yeah, sweet. What do we like? Nah, fuck this, bro. We got to look like we stand together, bro. We got to do. We can't let them get away with this, bro. We can't let them get away with this, bro. We need to do something, bro. We need to do something. All right, sweet. And then everybody G's everybody up, and then it's on. Before you know it, people are getting stabbed. People are in hospital. People are like being charged in courts. People are in segro. People aren't getting visits anymore, all because he didn't pay a $50 buy-up deal, or he didn't pay his debt with the buy-up, or he jumped on the phone first, or he looked at him the wrong way and he punched him in the mouth, and then someone tells a different story, and then 5 jails later it's a Chinese whisper and it's a whole wrong story, but now it started a race war. Do you know what I mean? So every race war after the original race war was retaliation, bro. It was not anything other than, there was no other incident that kicked it off. It was just pure hatred for this other race now, and every time we get into a jail or they come into our jail, we're going to attack them. Why? Now it's starting to be a show of dominance and a show of force. That's it. There's no other reason anymore. We haven't got a reason to be attacking you still, but like, you ain't stronger than us, and we are going to be the dominant force in the New South Wales prison system, and we're going to keep on controlling you when we want to control you. So we'll go to war every time we've got the numbers, and we're going to do this to you. That's it. If you sat down people and said, what do you go to war for in 2004 with the brothers at Stoker, I'm just checking in, at Silverwater, the one that's posted on my story, they'll be like, I don't know. Like every other brother that was involved in a war, like, they don't know the reason. There is no reason for it. So every race war that I've been involved in has been minimal, and then retaliation, and that's the fact. You know what I mean? Like there was one event, and the rest is just retaliation. Like, we would go to Park Lee, and because we're Aboriginal, they'll attack us because we got one of them at Bathurst, and that's the way it worked. Then they'll come to Bathurst, and because they got us at Park Lee 6 months ago, we're getting them. That's it. And then it was just a domino effect, and it was always a show of force. That was it. Like, you are going to fear us, and until you fear us, we'll keep doing what we have to do to make you fear us. And they thought the same thing about us. Every time you come here, you're going to fear us, and we're going to do what we have to do for you to fear us. And bro, that's why the race wars went on for so long. And how did it end? How did it end? No one knows, bro. No one ever sat down and said, let's have a truce. Let's stop this. Let's go and do jail now. Like, I declare peace on your people declare peace on my people. Nah, it never happened like that. That's how a war usually stops. Like, we withdraw. Yeah, you withdraw or whatever. No one formally said, I withdraw. No one formally said, listen, it's finished. I think it just grew out. Different generations come through. They segregated jails, and it just started to die out, bro. So, yeah, most race wars, bro, have no meaning to why, there's no meaning to why that race war should have occurred.